Dotson's Adventures. I'm Kenny.
I'm Tony.
And we have a special guest that makes us Dotson 3. Not squared, but Dotson 3. And this will be our cousin Amy.
Hello.
And she'll be adding tidbits and little stories if she wants to along our way, along our journey. We've traveled to Columbus, Ohio to see Cedar and Three Doors Down. And we're staying with them here in Columbus. And while we've been up here, we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We went to Dave Grohl Alley. And we went to Franklin Castle. We have videos posted on our website if you would be interested in looking at any of those while we was here. We had a pretty good time. We got to see Busta Rhymes, which is not really in our genre that we talk about or that we even listen to. But my wife was right there the whole time.
He's a famous celebrity, so I got to be in on it.
She was there until she almost got crushed.
Man,
So she graciously pulled out.
Yes.
So today's news will be the Daughtry Sevendust Tremonti Tour. Got some news on that?
The dates are 11/3 through 12/17, and Daughtry. What is up with the no North Carolina dates? Come on.
Come on, that's where you're from, bud.
Come on. Atlanta, 12/15 is closest to us, but I'm not going there. Daughtry needs to come to NC.
Tesla also released some tour dates. What do you got about them?
August 5th to 11/20, but I think some of that includes probably the Leonard Skinner ones, but 11/9 they'll be in Charlotte at the Fillmore. So we're going to catch that one for sure, and we'll probably be still at the 11/13 show in Greensboro with Leonard Skinner.
And we took Amy to see Jeff Keith and Tesla Boys. JT. She was excited. She was real excited about meeting him. Got anything to add for that?
it was a highlight.
It was a
very
highlight.
good time. Yes.
He talked to you like you old friends, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
close friends. He was a little crazy,
He
but
was a lot.
he was very friendly and talked to us for quite a while.
If you haven't met Jeff Keith, you need to. Cool dude. Badflower has also released an album, plus they've announced a tour.
They will be with Teenage Wrist and Dead Poet Society starting 9/21 through 10/31, and we have a Charlotte date on 9/21, the very first date of the tour at the Fillmore.
We'll be there. Amy won't, but we'll be there.
She might be at her show if
I've
she's got
seen
one.
them.
There was any Ohio dates on that tour?
I don't know.
Incarceration. Yes, I'll see them in incarceration. I think. I'm not sure if it's the 10th, 11th. Which date? Maybe the 11th?
So yes, Amy will be seeing Badflower at Incarceration. This will be her third time going there. Had a good time all times?
Second time.
Second
actually.
time.
First time was with you guys. This will be our second.
I know she had a good time that time.
Yeah. It was fun. Very hot, but good.
It was really hot.
And while we're on the subject of that, guess who crowd surfed at that tour, at that
Oh, they're going to
festival?
be. Actually, they're not in incarceration. We're going to see them at
Louder Than Life.
Louder Than Life.
Well, I'll be seeing them there.
Yeah.
But let's get back to incarceration crowd surfing. Amy? It's 5-finger death punch, right?
Yes.
You had built up your courage all day,
Mhm.
and you went the first time. And what did you say when you come back?
I want to do it again.
So she went again,
Yeah.
and when she come back that second time, what'd you say?
I want to do it again. And then the third time, I got dropped.
That's when Amy's crowd surfing quit.
Yes,
For that night.
I was done.
for that night.
For that night, we hope maybe see it again.
Maybe more.
Maybe. Getting old for that.
Her
Starting to
husband,
hurt worse.
her husband was also with us, and he was very animated with Five Finger Tucker. He was jumping up and down like nobody's business, enough to where Amy was like, "I don't believe that. You got video?"
Yeah.
But it's true. There is a Sand Jam Festival in Pensacola, Florida, and they've got Shinedown. Shaking your head no?
It's in Panama City, Florida.
Panama City, Florida. I've named it Pensacola. I've moved that festival a couple times for them. So I've moved it to Panama City.
Yeah, that's where it's at. It's in Panama City now.
It's the Struts, the Killers, Aaron Jones, and Rival Sons.
And did you say Shinedown?
I did say Shinedown.
Okay. It's October 1st through the 3rd. It's actually 3 days.
3 days.
There wasn't a lot of bands on that list for
No.
3 days worth of shows. I don't think I've made a copy of it, but
The Struts is well worth getting out to see. Butcher Babes has announced their concert tour as well. They're going to be with Stitched Up Heart and Infected Rain, and I don't read that one.
it looks like maybe Kaleido. I had to zoom in on it. Kaleido.
On select dates. We'll be seeing them as well, or will you be seeing them? Louder Than Life. I think they're at Louder Than Life.
They're in Charlotte on 8:30. They let's see, when's it Louder Than Life? Louisville, Kentucky, Louder Than Life on the 25th.
So we'll be seeing Heidi and Carla there. Told Shane he would enjoy seeing them.
Yeah.
Which is Amy's husband, by the way. We want to talk about the first big rock festival that went off other than M3. It's going off currently right now. Korn is headlining tonight's show, and so if you live close to Cadet, you could make it out there to see them. Time we post this, it'll be too late. The highlight, what we've seen so far, was Anthrax and Steel Panther did a combo. They come out and played a couple songs together on stage. So that was pretty neat. And like I said, Korn is headlining tonight, and we've got news on who their bass player would be, and that will be the Suicidal Tendencies bass player,
Roberto Diaz.
Roberto Diaz. We also have some Pop Evil news, which broke these two ladies' hearts.
Yes.
Bass player Matt Cool Ranch DiRito has stepped away from the band. He will not be with them any longer. And like I said,
Need a moment of silence.
Yes.
both of them was like, "Why are you telling us this, Kenny?"
Yeah, we were mad at Kenny.
Yes.
Yeah, they were really mad at me. I had nothing to do
For
about it.
giving us that news.
And then
And then I followed it up with even worse news. Guitar player for Cinderella, Jeff LaBar, passed away 2 days ago. And once again, they said, "Why do you keep bringing us bad news? Why you always bring us bad news?"
It was pretty upsetting. Pretty
Yeah.
upsetting. They didn't say who was filling in for Matt DiRito.
I did not say who was filling in for Matt DiRito. And this goes out to Darren Wild. It's your boy, Joey,
Chicago.
will be filling in for him.
From Devour the Day and Egypt Central.
Yep. And that means nothing about the Egypt Central rejuvenation, rebranding, getting it back together. That is still on as of right now.
Yeah, he's supposedly going to be still with those bands. He's not leaving those bands to join Pop Evil. I think he's just filling in temporarily.
So get your applications in if you're a bass player. You may be in Pop Evil if you want to. Been practicing, Amy?
Haley's
I-
got to fill
we
in
take his-
too.
I think we talked about that last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say I didn't know if we discussed. I know we
Yeah,
discussed she wasn't coming back, but I mean, well, she wasn't coming for the first few shows. She is coming back.
Yeah, she is coming back.
She is coming back.
She is coming back on that tour. And like I said, Amy and Shane are going to Ink Incarceration, which we've heard is going to be 3 stages this year. They are really looking forward to seeing
Slipknot. Well, I am.
Slipknot. They'll be right up front. So if you see them, say hi to Amy and Shane.
We are not going to be up front. We're going to stand back a bit.
No, tell them to get in the pit and try to love somebody.
Yeah.
That's the dangerous pit.
That's very dangerous. Can't hang.
I think that's about all we got, unless you have something else, Tony, for us.
I don't. Let me look at my concert calendar really quick. I don't think there's anything. Let's see. Of course, tomorrow's show. Let's see. Next week, the 21st, is at Adelaide's Way. They're going to be at the Blind Tiger in Greensboro. And then they're going to be at Amos's the very next day on the 22nd. There's Fun Fest that starts that 22nd. That's in Kingsport, Tennessee. They've got Darius Rucker there. Looks like Dave Matthews is going to be on the 23rd and the 24th. Well, the 23rd is in Raleigh. 24th is in Charlotte. There's a STP cover band, tribute band called Glide. And they will be with the Smashing Pumpkins tribute band called Siamese Dream at Visualite on the 23rd. There's Hey Johnny Park. That's a Foo Fighters tribute band. Be in Charlotte on the 24th. And
Speaking of Foo Fighters, that Dave Grohl alley, he has a whole alley named after him. Check that out in Warren, Ohio. The largest set of drumsticks that you can't miss if you was wanting to.
Kicks. That was an inside joke.
It ain't gonna be inside very much longer. I'm gonna tell that story.
Kicks and Prowess will be at
Kicks
Amos's, yes, Amos's, and that is on July 24th.
Oh, if you're in the Columbus area, tomorrow night, Jack Russell and
Firehouse.
Firehouse, yeah.
will be here.
$5 concert.
That's great.
A week after that. Oh no, we're getting Adelaide's Way and Buck Cherry on July 30th.
Well, I don't know about that because the guys in Buck Cherry come down with COVID.
They're quarantined for 10 days.
I've had enough of your bad news. I'll have to see. Well, that's 2 weeks away, so.
Yeah.
That might
Today.
be better by then.
That is so
They
true.
might be out of quarantine.
And we're seeing Gemini Syndrome at that new place I told you that opened up here.
Yep.
Gemini syndrome.
And like I said about the huge drumsticks, there are telephone poles, electric poles, utility poles, whatever you want to call it, whatever region you're from. We were taking pictures of them. Me and Tony had just got through taking a bunch of pictures, and Amy goes, "What are these drumsticks that I've heard about?" She
They
was
were right in
probably
front of me. I did
she was
not.
probably enough to be able to reach out and touch them.
I was taking pictures above it, all the artwork, and I was like, "Where's the drumstick?" And then I saw them, and they both were just staring at me with their mouths open.
Two of them, the size of utility poles.
Yeah, usually they're huge.
Yeah, it's hard to miss, but if you try hard enough, you can. And if anybody knows, Dave grew up in Richmond, but he was born in
Warren.
Ohio.
Ohio.
We just found that out on this long trip yesterday. We were gone about 14 hours. We saw the largest rubber stamp that is not.
Rubber. It's aluminum and steel.
Yep.
I got another show too.
Well, let's hear
We
it.
can't forget Neil Jackson. our buddy, our friend Neil Jackson, will be at Old Armor Beer Company on July 23rd. Go see him. He will perform all kinds of good stuff for you. Probably take
He's in
requests.
He's in Scars Remain too.
He is in Scars Remain, but this will be, I think, like an acoustic type show, or he's really good. Go see Neil Jackson.
And off camera, we're going to ask, do you have any questions?
Nope, no questions.
We've been trying to get this live chat going for a while. That was the closest you guys are going to get to a live chat right there. And he was no questions. So he's also the guy running the camera, and he can't turn it off from way over there. So once again, I'm Kenny.
I'm Tony.
And this is
Amy.
And we're 3 Dotsons right now. So like, subscribe, share. And Shane's getting ready to turn it off. So
See ya.
bye, guys.